I decided to buy a solar tracker because I wanted to do the right thing.
We were struck at how much sunshine we got throughout the course of the day, and we were like, well, maybe we should do something with that.
Well, I just think it's the thing to do, really. Climate change is really something that really bothers me a lot, and the fact that we're not doing very much about it.
So we were really inspired to go solar for a couple of reasons. One of which was to control our electricity costs. We have, a family of 6, and it's really important.
I'm very concerned about climate change and about the environment, and that is the major reason and why we decided to get the tracker, to invest in clean energy and renewable energy, local energy. So, it's these guys, the kids, and the puppy in the future. We're really concerned. We want to protect the environment.
Our bill is generally about $1,000 a year, and last year we paid $13.
Our utility bills have definitely, we haven't paid a bill, I'm going to say in 8 months.
And it's amazing because my electric bill is almost non-existent in the summertime, and in the winter it's much, much lower than what the previous owners had paid.
Yeah. I guess people think it's so expensive at first, and then I thought, well, you know what, it isn't really. I mean, it sounds expensive, but I figured this cost $20,000. Sounds like a lot. And then I think if I sold this house tomorrow, I would add $20,000 to it, and I bet it would sell faster than others because they've got the solar panels. So
that the solar tracker, during the day it follows the sun, so it's turning, but then at night, no matter what position it's in, it always ends up in the upright position, so it sloughs the snow right off. I've never once had to come out here and try to clear snow, which was a big bonus for me because I don't have time to do it. But also, I see other people who have stationary solar arrays, and it has snow and ice buildup on it, and it's not doing any good. So this I get maximum capacity all year round, and I'm getting my money's worth.
We had the capacity to put the equivalent amount of kilowatts on our roof, but it would have meant drilling into our roof and all of the things that come with it. We just felt, a little less comfortable messing with the roof of our home if we had the potential in our yard.
But we loved it. We could site it in the field. We didn't have to take down any trees, which was really nice. We didn't have to do any shade clearing.
The last component that made it really compelling was that we're able to get an extra half hour to 45 minutes in the morning and in the afternoon because it's tracking the sun.
Yeah, it's performed exceedingly well. The fact that it follows the sun, it really does add that much more wattage, kilowatt hours, to my productions.
Totally met and exceeded our expectations. I think it's putting out more energy than we expected. And like I said, it's no maintenance, it's silent, it's easy, it's beautiful in the field. We love it.
We kind of like watching it. It's kind of become part of our family. So
I like the idea that it starts over here and it follows the sun all the way around to there.
Yeah, I think some of the most important things to us about having solar is that we're able to talk to our neighbors, our friends, within the community especially, and give our own sort of personal experience with it and the real life factors that go into deciding how much you should procure, where it should go in your, on your roof or in your yard, but proving it's possible in northern New England. I even have friends in the mid-Atlantic and other parts of the country that think solar isn't an option in cold climates, and it's a really interesting conversation when you describe how much you're generating in the winter and in the summer, much to many people's surprise.
Because, its presence is a topic of conversation. And just, oh, you're the house with the tracker set up on the, yeah, tell us a little bit about, I'll tell you about the tracker. So,
I mean, sunflowers, nature tells us to do exactly what the solar tracker is doing. The sunflowers follow the sun, and so does the solar tracker. So I think
the last component that's really important to us, in addition to just knowing that we're doing our part, in the sort of global climate change fight, is that we get to have this conversation with our kids. It's like about training that next generation to think more consciously about their consumption patterns and behaviors, but also teaching them that there are really efficient ways to be good stewards of the earth. And I think solarizing is obviously one of the most important ways.
I like the solar tracker because maybe people can see it from the road and get inspired and put one in at their house too.